Hi, my name is Rebecca Carlisle, and this is my leadership development plan. First of all, I wanted to say that I have been an ophthalmic technician at Kaiser Permanente for 11 years. I was hired directly after graduating from Portland Community College with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Ophthalmic Medical Technology, and this was in 2005. During my 11-year tenure, I was granted the first position ever as tech team lead at the Kaiser Central Interstate location. My manager and nurse team lead recognized that the team needed extra leadership on the tech level and found that this was a perfect position for me to hold. While in this leadership position, I attended leadership meetings and delivered new policies and procedures to my team. I also had a crucial part in facilitating staffing and daily clinic needs. I held this position for several years until my transfer to a new location at Salmon Creek. I am currently enrolled in Pacific University's School of Healthcare Administration and Leadership. In January of 2017, I will graduate with a Bachelor of Health Science degree. I am hoping to gain the necessary skills to pursue a leadership position within Kaiser Permanente, my current employer. I will soon be working closely with an excellent manager within that organization for my required internship. I am very excited for the opportunity to gain knowledge and direction to add to my skill set. I have not had much training in leadership development, and when I was asked to be the tech team lead, I really had no idea what I was doing. I was basically winging it. But I did recently take an online assessment, and this was retrieved from www.yourleadershiplegacy.com. My highest score was the Experience Guide category. It's explained that, and this is a quote from that website, is a quote that says, "What they do have is they have an ability to listen and to put themselves in others' shoes. They have a way of helping people think through their own problems. They're natural therapists. They're not necessarily mediators, yet the Experience Guide is often the person who finds him or herself in the middle with people on both sides of conflict seeking advice." I can really appreciate and understand this explanation. While I was team lead, I was often asked by my coworkers my opinion of circumstances and was requested to help figure out situations. I didn't realize at the time that this is my natural way to lead. This particular website went on to explain that it was noted by Renato Tagliari, who was a professor of social science and business administration emeritus at Harvard Business School. He said that natural experience guides are often found one level down from the top in organizations. They get their greatest satisfaction by helping others get through the day and helping others see the bigger picture. They emphasize. While it does make me a little disappointed that my leadership style does not include the top level of an organization, it does help me understand what type of leader I have the potential to become and how it aligns perfectly with my personality. I also took the Myers-Briggs personality test, and I was categorized by this test as an ESFP, which is explained as outgoing, friendly, and accepting. We're also exuberant lovers of life. We love people and material comforts. We enjoy working with others to make things happen. We bring common sense and a realistic approach to our work. We make work fun. We're flexible and spontaneous, and we adapt readily to new people and environments. And we learn best by trying new skills with other people. I absolutely agree with everything that this particular test described me as. I'm absolutely a lover of life and probably the most optimistic person that I know. I also took the DISC personality test, and I was categorized with a blend of dominant, supportive, and the inspiring traits. The words used to describe these traits include doer, interactive, motivating, and helpful. This personality describes as having both task-oriented and people-oriented traits. It further explains that this type of personality probably tends towards a people-oriented perspective. According to the explanation, this type of personality is a strong sense of the feel of whatever the situation may be. I absolutely feel that this falls in line with my perception of my personality. I know my audience. I have a strong sense of how people are feeling, and I know how to accommodate my actions to fit the situation. While I'm very excited to become a leader in healthcare and hopefully a great leader, I do know that I have some challenges. To be a good leader, I believe that one must have an array of skills, traits, and qualities that include, but aren't exclusive, obviously, to this list that I'm going to name off, but it includes confidence, optimism with positivity, courage, emotional intelligence, humility, perspective, social skills, public speaking skills, honesty, and transparency with team members. Ability to confront others constructively, the ability to inspire, the ability to take responsibility, organizational skills, and competence, to just name a few. I feel that I possess most of these listed that I just mentioned, and I know that I have much to learn, but I am willing and ready to absorb and impact my future as a fantastic and inspirational leader in healthcare. With all the research that I have recently done on what it means to be a successful leader, I feel I do have the potential for success in this area. I do, however, know that I have much to learn and to work on, specifically conflict resolution and public speaking. My plan to conquer fear of conflict and different ways of resolving that conflict is going to be learning as much as I can and about different ways to solve problems. I will do this by reading and learning as much as I can about conflict resolution, specifically the book Crucial Conversations. This book is by Carrie Patterson, Joseph Grenny, Ron McMillan, and Al Schweitzer. I recently discovered that I can download this to audible.com, and I will listen to this book and gain necessary strategies to cope with difficult situations, during my commute. I will also look to see if there are specific leadership courses dealing with conflict resolution within my current organization at Kaiser. Even though in my personality assessments I'm categorized as an extrovert, and I do agree with that, I do have a fear of public speaking. I know that I am much more comfortable in small groups than with large crowds. To overcome this particular fear, I plan to do research on techniques to overcome this issue. I feel already that I am starting to conquer this fear with my participation in online classes. With necessary class participation, that has helped me to strengthen that ability. I will also research out my local Toastmasters club to see if it's possible to become a member. I believe this would help tremendously with my fear of public speaking. Now, while I'm going to school and learning how to become a wonderful and amazing healthcare leader, I have some great support. My support team consists primarily of my wonderful and amazing husband, my parents, my mother-in-law, my 2 sister-in-laws, and my 2 kids. My husband fully supports my quest to complete this degree, and he's so proud of me. And he and I both know that in the long run, this is what's best for my future earning potential and financial contribution to our future. And I know that if I have any questions regarding schoolwork and writing papers, that I can count on my mom to be there to critique and answer any questions that I might have. The rest of my family is there for me in a sense that they understand the time constraints that I have and have already shown that they're there to take care of the household duties in my place. I plan on still making time to do the things that I love to do to help balance life as far as school and family and my current job. Some of these include going to dinner with my husband at our favorite sushi restaurant, Oishi Sushi in Vancouver, and enjoying outdoor activities that include walking the dogs along the Vancouver's waterfront and going on hikes up in the hills. I plan to still make time with my husband to lift weights at the gym as much as possible, as physical activity is a very important part of our lives. In conclusion, I believe with the help of my instructors, my cohort, and personal research, I will develop and hone the skills necessary to become a great leader in healthcare. I want to be the type of leader that inspires people to do their best. I want to be the type of leader that is able to articulate ideas and convey them to my team, not just to tell them what to do and how to do it, but to instill confidence and trust in those team members so that they can feel pride and ownership in what they accomplish for the good of the company. I want to be known as a leader, not just a manager. And then I just wanted to also mentioned that I am very excited for my future as an amazing leader in healthcare. I'm unsure where this path will take me, but I'm confident that I will become a successful leader. I know that I can accomplish this with the help of my internship and the examples of great leadership that I will see firsthand, along with all of that while I learn while obtaining my degree and the wonderful support that I have at home. Thank you for watching.